Good afternoon. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end of our knowledge seeker. Today we host for the afternoon. My name is Badun Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Here knowledge seeker. I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and ISO certified international educational and training institute. In last years, we already served 25 million plus knowledge seeker from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized reputable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar courses, our quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 million services for free, like Redon Portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and all knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game website, free course, conversations, and many more. We help empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We introduce several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by global renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Speaking knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So try to understand the needs of today's generation and will start them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concept for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead the session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. As a member of community offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individual who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, you already completed 1,700 08 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, you already completed 1,708 webinars successfully. Dear IGP participant, well wisher, speaker at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will benefit. We already launched a new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. So create an account for once with profile information. More than with proof information, you'll enjoy our feature with business data. You cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. With this slide, you have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and tab oriented because after the session we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate. Otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, experience certificate. If you are if you are IGP host, then you can download the certificate of gratitude. If you are an online quiz competition winner, you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for lifetime membership, then you can download the certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in any award function which organize common support with IGP, you can download that also. You can still prepare and download 18 cash certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Inclusion in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeker 2020, 2021, and 2022, Certificate of Participation Witness Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Witness Series 2, Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment, Certificate of Participation Witness Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement Tools. Certificate of Participation Witnesses for the new trend in education. Certificate of Participation Witnesses 5 Application of Leadership and Managerial Skills. Certificate of Participation Witnesses 6 Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education. Certificate of Participation Witnesses 7 Research and Comprehension Approach. Certificate of Participation Witnesses 8 Art and Teaching Special Program in the Arts. Certificate of Participation Witnesses 9 21st Century Tool in Teaching Athletics. Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quiz with verified certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, and tips for teach, education tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out after plus premium services website for free and many more. Dear IGP will be sure. We promise to face the but lack of taking an issue. We are late sending information from our website. Now you can enroll your child without everything. You can check your details but for all of the details. Student request to you. Check our button and pages on our website. Surely I can say will be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our service. At present, we are going to start our 1709 webinar, which name is Teacher as Holistic Formator in the Classroom. And today our speaker ma'am name is Marjoria G. Grisoler LPT Mary. She is from Philippines. Before I hand over this to story speaker now, to share a very little bit about her. Assistant Professor for Religion Instruction and Peace Education Coordinator, Values Education Instructor, Sam Assistant Institute of Technology, Valencia City, Bukidnon. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Please present your presentation.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Now I can hear you properly.
Okay, thank you. Let me present to you my presentation.
Ma'am, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now. Ma'am, please make it fully screen.
Okay, good afternoon.
Okay.
Good
Okay, ma'am.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Madam, for that very generous introduction. Before anything else, I would like to inform everybody that all images of individuals and personalities mentioned and showed in this presentation are all taken from google.com. Okay, again, this is Marjorie Gantala Resoliar and from San Agustin Institute of Technology, Valencia City, Bukidnon, Philippines. And it is my great pleasure that I am sharing with you some of my reflections and experiences as values education teacher for the past 14 years of my career. So today it is an honor to delve into a thought-provoking topic of the teacher as holistic formator in the classroom. This will be the flow points for my presentation. So first point is on importance of the role of teachers in education. Second, we will define holistic formator. And then third point is on intellectual growth. Fourth point is on emotional development. Fifth point is on social interaction, moral education, professional development, and lastly, the impact and conclusion. So, in an era where education is more than just a transmission of knowledge, it's imperative to recognize the critical role that teachers play in shaping not only on students' academic growth, but also their personal, emotional, and ethical development. So, teachers played a multifaceted role in shaping students' lives. We should go beyond traditional academic instruction, helping students develop into a well-rounded individuals with strong academic foundations, ethical values, emotional intelligence, and skills necessary for success in an ever-changing world. Our influence, the educator's influence, extends far beyond the classroom, impacting students' personal, emotional, and ethical development throughout their lives. In fact, most often, we teachers, no, for educators here, we teachers are remembered by our students not solely on how well we teach them or we teach our subject matters like math, English, science, but more so, our students remember us on how we touch their lives. If we would ask students on who their best teachers are, surely students would describe and point out those teachers who goes out on their way to talk to them. The teachers who showed much care and love. Those teachers who let their students feel that they are valued, accepted, and embraced. So, those teachers who further extend their time, their effort, their heart, and offer their shoulders to cry on. Those teachers who listens with hearts are the teachers who are remembered well by our students. They are the teachers who are remembered because their gestures would let the students feel secure, loved, and accepted. Thus, this leads to my first point. So, what's the importance of the role of a teacher in education? So, as we gather here today, let us reflect upon the profound words of a renowned educator and philosopher, Paulo Freire. So, Paulo Freire is a Brazilian educator and philosopher. So, his major book, Pedagogy of the Oppressed, is considered one of the foundational texts of critical pedagogy. He advocates building a newer model of relationship between teacher, student, and society. He proposed that the learner in a teacher student relationship should be treated as co creator of knowledge and not as a passive recipient of knowledge. So he once said, education does not transform the world, education changes people and people change the world. So, with these words in mind, we shall explore how teachers, in their role as holistic formators, have the power to shape individuals and consequently change the world around us. So every student, every pupil that is sent to us is our responsibility to mold or shape them into the person that they are expected to be, into the better versions of themselves. So, in an era where education is evolving beyond and confines the textbooks and exams, it becomes essential to recognize the pivotal role that teachers play in holistic development of the students. So, they are more than just a disseminators of knowledge, no? These teachers are more than just a disseminators of knowledge. They are architects of character, values, and lifelong learners. So let us define what is holistic formator, which leads to my second point. Defining this holistic formator, the term holistic formator encapsulates the idea that teachers are catalysts for multidimensional growth, nurturing students' intellectual, emotional, social, and moral facets. So, holistic formator summarizes the impression that teachers are not merely instructors of subjects. Teachers are not only solely teaching the subject matter, but also, more than that, teachers are architects of character, values, and well rounded individuals. So, as we delve into this topic, we'll discover how teachers can create a profound impact on students' lives by fostering an environment that nurtures their intellectual, emotional, social, and moral dimensions. That was just I made mention earlier. So let us take a tour on the specifics on being a holistic teacher. So let us start with on intellectual growth. At the intellectual level, a holistic formator engages students through dynamic teaching methods that encourage critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. Gone are the days, no, of that rote memorization. So today's teachers inspire curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, guiding students to analyze question and synthesis information. So at the intellectual level, no, this intellectual level, teachers channel the spirit of Maria Montessori. I think we are familiar with Maria Montessori. She is an Italian physician, an educator, and an innovator, acclaimed for her educational method that builds on the way children learn naturally. So Maria Montessori is advocating for dynamic pedagogical approaches that ignite curiosity, critical thinking, and innovation. So they guide students. So we educators, we guide our students to question, to analyze, and synthesize information, fostering a deep love for learning that extends beyond the classroom. So next is on emotional development. My next point. So emotionally, teachers create a safe and supportive atmosphere where students feel comfortable expressing themselves. So how can a teachers create a safe and supportive atmosphere? Of course, through empathy and active listening. They address emotional challenges, and promote mental well-being among our students. Moving on, socially teach with that, no, emotionally teachers, we should channel the empathy of Carl Rogers. So I think we are familiar with Carl Rogers, no? He was an American humanistic psychologist. He is best known for his views on the therapeutic relationship. So he advocates that creating a safe and inclusive environment where students feel valued and understood. By promoting emotional intelligence, teachers equip students with the skills to navigate their feelings, thereby contributing to their overall well being. So, in doing so, teachers not only facilitate academic growth, but also empower students to navigate the complexities of their emotions. So moving on a social interaction, socially Socially, teachers help students develop strong interpersonal skills by encouraging collaboration, communication, and teamwork. So, teachers model respect, of course, inclusivity, and open mindedness, cultivating a sense of community within the classroom that extend beyond its walls. So drawing from this, we will take an inspiration from Lev Vygotsky. So I think we are also very familiar if we are an educator. So Lev Vygotsky is a seminal Russian psychologist, best known for his socio-cultural theory. So he says the teachers recognize the significance of social interaction in learning. So teachers foster collaboration, communication, and teamwork, cultivating an atmosphere of shared learning where diverse perspectives are welcomed and celebrated. On the sixth point on moral education, on the front, teachers serve as role models for ethical behavior and values. No? As we commonly hear, the teachers cannot give what we do not have, cannot teach what we do not know, cannot teach what we do not practice. So as a holistic educator, we should walk our talk. We should be, as an educator, as a holistic educator, we should be a concrete visual material for our students of our teachings so that whatever we do, whatever we say, whatever we act is worth emulating by our students. So, but how are we going more than that? How are we going to become role models for ethical behavior and values? Aside from, as what I have said earlier, that we have to walk our talk. We should be the concrete visual materials of our teachings in the classroom, and of course, by instilling a sense of integrity, responsibility, and empathy. So these contribute to the formation of individuals who will contribute positively to society. So further, teachers are moral educators. As teachers, as moral educators, then embrace the teachings of Nell Noddings. So Nell Noddings is an American philosopher. She provided one of the first comprehensive theories of care and argued that caring is the foundation of morality. According to Nell Noddings, instilling ethical values and a sense of responsibility, teachers should model compassion, empathy, integrity, leaving an indelible mark on their students' character. So, on the seventh point on professional development, to achieve these multifaceted roles, teachers must continuously invest in their professional growth. Like you being present here this afternoon, it is your way of your an act of giving yourself a shot of growing professionally. So we as teachers should be well versed in modern pedagogical techniques, cross-cultural communication, and interdisciplinary approaches. So furthermore, we educators should be attuned to the diverse needs and backgrounds of our students, adapting our teaching methods to cater to individual learning styles. And we should not forget that we should always consider the cultural background of our students, especially for schools who are catering or receiving students of different backgrounds or of different nationalities or coming from of different regions, different tribal groups. We should also consider their cultural backgrounds. And of course, as well as also their family backgrounds. No? Because the home is the seedbed of everything that is who the students or the persons are. So to fulfill this multifaceted role, Teachers must constantly engage in professional development. Thanks to you, you are here this afternoon. So it is your way of going out to invest in a more professional growth. So as also as a teacher, we should engage, or we should take this person as our model. No? So this whole Howard Gardner's. I think we are very much familiar with Howard Gardner on his multiple intelligence theory. According to his theory, we should acknowledge the diverse learning styles. Teachers should adapt their methods to cater to the individual needs of each students. So finally, on my 8 point, the impact and conclusion. So in conclusion, the concept of holistic formator is that the teacher as a holistic formator, this entire concept of teacher as a holistic formator emphasizes the profound influence educators have on their students' lives. That we as educators, we have always and we will always have a place, a part of each of our students' life. To every students that is sent to our hands, we always have a part on it. And so we have to make impact on it. So beyond the curriculum, no, beyond all this pedagogy, beyond all this teaching strategies and all, teachers mold character. No? no? Although some of us or many of us, we might have a different field of expertise, no? We might have a different field of subject matter like English, math, science, but even if we have different um, expertise, we have different concentrations and fields. Once the students is sent to our hands, once the student is sent to our care, we should make something out from it. We should make impact aside from trying to teach them well on our own subject matters. Let us make it sure that we also mold their character. No, we stimulate critical thinking and foster emotional intelligence. So by embracing this role, educators become architects of brighter future, architects of character, shaping well-rounded individuals who are equipped to excel in both academic and personal spheres. So as what I have shared earlier, no, in the first uh, moments of this talk, I made mention that most often students remember us teachers not on how well we teach the subject, but more on how well we touch their lives, how much care we have showed to them, how much time and effort we exerted to them and listen to them. So to end, teacher as holistic formator in the classroom signifies a paradigm shift in education. So with the wisdom of Paulo Freire, as I have told you earlier, Paulo Freire, we have to resonate in our hearts and remember that we teachers hold the key to unlocking human potential. So by embracing our role as holistic formators, we educators empower students to change themselves, and in doing so, change the world around us. And that ends my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP Knowledge Seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz completion. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Our participant, there are another speaker. Please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Now, our first question is from Bhalmanaga. What's an what's an unholistic teacher?
Okay, thank you very much. Can I be heard? Thank you very much, Val and Oruga, for that question. What's an unholistic teacher? Of course, we could say it's, for my personal point of view, an unholistic teacher are the teachers who just merely teach but do not impact and do not inspire students. I hope that suits your liking.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, there is no more questions from our participant. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care. Honorable ma'am, before I move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. For some technical problem, we cannot continue the quiz session from our website. So to join the quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and the code is 3246224. I repeat the code 3246224. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 17 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is in holistic scoring. The teacher make a judgment about the piece of writing as a whole. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here in the leaderboard. Our second question is the teacher's role is set as more rigid schedule than holistic learning for the children. Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer. 50% people are right here. The leaderboard and the leader is holding the first position. Our third question is how can a teacher help the students see their data holistic rather than as remnant part? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. The leaderboard Bhanulaga is holding the first position. Our fourth question is teacher as a classroom. Option 1 expert. Option 2 manager. Option 3 is the right answer. 90% people are right here. The leaderboard Leah is holding the first position. Our fifth question is teacher as an active role model advocate. Option 1 role model. Option 2 advocate. Option 2 is the right answer. 5% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Leah is holding the first position. Our sixth question is teacher as an expert and option 1 genius, option 2 decision maker. Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Leah is holding the first position. Our seventh question is teacher as an investor and examiner, option 2 reporter. Option 2 is the right answer. 10% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Leah is holding the first position. Our eighth question is teacher as an expert and genius. Option 1 genius, option 2 decision maker. Option 2 is the right answer. 95% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kinga is holding the first position. Our ninth question is aggressive teacher as senior. Option 1 false, option 2 true. Option 1 is the right answer. 57% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Leah is holding the first position. Our last and final question of this session is the boy laughed at the teacher as she dashed to him. Option 1 spoke, option 2 spark. Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz content certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz content certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz content certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say, properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to go, not the people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the like button, again wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as well. See you again in the next session. Thank you.